strict.
Okay. What do you mean by strict? Did he use the whip?
No. If we were naughty, that's where I learned not to lie. When we were in Michigan then, and we had a chair, and the little arm fell out, so I threw it away because I didn't know what to do with it. And they'd gone grocery shopping, and he came back and he wanted to know who broke the chair. Lined 7 kids up. Oh, I didn't do it. Well, I didn't do it. Well, I didn't do it. It went down through again. Finally, I had to admit I did it. And I learned to the tune of a 4-inch shaving strap. You know what they are.
Right.
On a 4-inch butt. I didn't lie. And the only time I lied on my age to get a job so I could have my mother have some money. I was 15 and I had long hair and done up like an old lady. And I told him I was 18 and I got the job.
He just wanted you to work. Even if you stand up and, take a breath or something like that. He said, my dad would say, go to work, children, go to work. Winter is coming, winter is coming. So when he said that, he meant don't be looking up at no birds, don't be looking up at nothing. Bend your back, or if you're chopping cotton, you stand up with that hoe and you chop, chop, chop. And if you was picking cotton, you bend over and you pick that cotton and put it in a sack. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
No. If you can explain a little bit.
But that's how
So how do they pick it? I mean,
like when you first plant the cotton, you'd have to plant it. You didn't spit it out. You planted the seed, like maybe that far apart. And you plant, Johnny and Reynolds had tons of seeds you had to plant. So we planted them, and then my daddy would pray that, that it rained so the cotton would come up. And then when the cotton would come up, you had to let it grow. And then when the cotton come out on it, first the bulbs would come out. Then it would open up and it was cotton. And then you get your sacks. I don't know if you ever heard of a sack.
Oh yeah,
a cotton sack. You get your sack and it's time to go.
I'm thinking that it's like a potato sack.
No.
Oh, no? Okay, so I better tell you I don't know what it is.
No, it was no
so
potato sack.
What is it like? What's it look?
They called it a cotton sack.
A cotton sack?
Yeah, a cotton sack. And it was about as long as...
you put it over the shoulder or something?
Yeah, it had a strap on it. You put it over the shoulder.
Okay.
And then it was probably about maybe twice as long as this right here.
Okay.
And I had a brother. He's here now. He's...
That's this whole thing right here, but 2 feet?
2 piece. Like two of those.
That's
how long the sack was.
Okay.
That you had to put on your shoulder.
So that's like 2 or 3 feet?
Pardon me?
2 or 3 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And then you could take 1 row or you could take 2 rows.
The Hispanic Festival, Hispanic American Festival.
This is the festival that they have every year.
Right. They had the Mexican Festival, but the Mexican Festival was celebrating Mexican Independence Day.
Right.
I'm sorry, we're Americans.
Right.
I'm a Mexican too,
right.
Mexican American, but I'm not a Mexican national.
Right.
That means Mexico is not my country.
Right.
The United States of America is my country, and I'm a proud American.
Okay.
Right? With all of that.
Right.
And with all of that said, I said, we need a festival that celebrates all of our ethnicity and nationalities also. We have Cuban Americans, Puerto Rican Americans, Bolivian Americans, Argentinian Americans. We have them all. Guatemalan Americans. All of us need to be able to also celebrate with Americans, with white Americans. The Dutch, the Irish, the Polish, the Swedes, all of the different groups that we have, the Germans, in our community. And be able to share that in an integrationist fashion so that they're able to appreciate our culture and we're able to appreciate theirs and come out and shake some hands and be friends.
Era una comunidad pequeña.
Pequeña. Entonces, pero cuando se dice un ranchito, había una persona que estaba encargado del ranchito.
Se llamaban comisarios, una familia o un señor que estaba encargado de que hubiera tranquilidad respecto a veces a animales, a veces a personas ajenas a la comunidad. Generalmente esas comunidades o ranchitos estaban formadas por familias, éramos familiares.
Eso no era del gobierno, era una familia.
No.
Eran dueños de su propiedad.
Eran dueños, sí.
Okay, entonces,
Mi papá tenía una pequeña parcela,
okay.
ahí sembraba. Y comíamos lo que nos daba el campo. Teníamos un arroyito en donde teníamos un pozo, ahí sacábamos el agua para tomar, el arroyo para lavar, se lavaba a mano. Yo todavía me acuerdo de ese tiempo y me tocó a mí lavar los pañales de mis hermanos en una piedra grande.
¿En el río?
Al río, al pie del río había piedras grandes.
¿Y cómo es eso de lavar?
Y lavaba uno a mano.
¿Lavaba a mano con jabón?
A mano con jabón, con unos panes así de jabón, porque casi el jabón de polvo no se usaba, eran unos panes de jabón.
Unos panes de jabón.
Y se lavaba a mano.
Yeah, it was, that was the first, well, not the first, but the stronger sense of accomplishment that I had, and the recognition from my peers as well as teachers and individuals that were degreed. They could see I had that certain something, and if it were to be put in a
The teachers and the students?
yeah, the teachers, the students, well, I don't know, they thought I was very smart. My peers thought I was very smart, because I made great grades, and I couldn't have lower.
Were they jealous or anything?
No, it was just some individuals are more intelligent than others.
So you didn't have any adjustment problems?
Yeah, I had no adjustment problems. Well, there were adjustment problems that were imminent because of being in an area where there's lots of drugs and lots of crime. I was in that type of an environment.
So the high school was like that too?
Absolutely, because it was like the rise of the gangs, the Black Stone Rangers and the Disciples, and they were fighting each other and
So they were
murdering.
both in that school? Black
Yeah, there was a dividing line of Marquette Road. On one side it was the Disciples, on the other side was the Black Peace Stone Nation. I lived in the,
And how did that start? Were you there when it started? Or?
yeah, I was there when it started, pretty much.
So how did that start? That whole,
It started with
what were the conditions
the conditions that,
brought that about?
okay, it was poverty,
Okay.
it was low income, and it was being treated in a manner because you were black that was unacceptable.
So there was prejudice, low income, poverty.
That's right.
Was the neighborhood changing it, you know?
No, the neighborhood has not changed. It's more black than ever.
It was always black, so it was turning more black than ever? Or?
Yeah, more black than ever,
So
and
when you say it's more black than ever, are blacks coming from other parts of the
yes,
city?
other parts of the city
So it was
with less
concentrated.
intellect, less drive.
So what it say, without putting words, trying to put words in your mouth,
Mm-hmm.
is it getting more populated, overpopulated, or?
It is more overpopulated with undesirable type individuals.
So they're coming from other neighborhoods,
That's right.
moving into that neighborhood.
That's right.
So that's a change. I mean,
That was a change in,
Would you say?
yeah. I would say there was a change.
Did you feel a change?
Yes, I felt a change, and I felt like there had to be more opportunity equitably available outside of Chicago.